Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today I'm at 300 medals, top 1.2k in the world with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. Gonna be playing top ladder today, trying to push back to top 1000 and see how things go. So found our first match against TW Fabricio. Let's give him the good luck, or Buona Fortuna, and see what's up. So I've been a little bit inactive recently, guys. You may or may not know, as I posted on my community tab, I did start my internship at the bank, so I've been very busy. And a lot more busy than I'd have expected. I mean, I knew I was going to be, like, pretty much not free to do a lot of stuff, but I didn't think it would take so long because the commute as well is like an hour there and back. And then I'm always so tired when I come back, so I don't really feel like, you know, just playing a lot and pushing ladder or whatever. So, yeah, we do see a hog here. Going to be trying to play ladder right now, and as I said in some of my older videos, I might be trying to go for a new best finish this season, but now that I've, you know, started them a few days in, I'm not sure if it's going to be feasible. Like, I'll try and get a good finish, but I really don't know if I can beat 107, honestly, because I just don't have time, and I've been very busy, and honestly, like, I don't feel like I'm in the same phase of my life as I was before, where I was just going to mindlessly grind to get a top finish, you know, but I'll see how things go. Obviously, I still want to play 3.0 right now, but I've also been thinking about it, and I might have to switch to Queen Bow eventually, because 3.0 is just really terrible in the meta. I mean, there's Evo RG everywhere. Don't even need to get me started on the meta, right? There's this Hog EQ Firecracker deck going everywhere. There's Evolution RG going everywhere, and that's, you know, both evolutions, Evolution Firecracker, Evolution Royal Giant, just absolutely game-breaking, and both of which are really good against 3.0 Xbow Cycle, and Xbow in general, of course, so, you know, that's not surprising. I think as Xbow players we're used to almost everything sort of countering our deck, but yeah, gonna fireball this Musketeer, play a little bit patient instead of going in opposite lane, because Hog EQ is gonna be a bit of a tricky matchup here, but there is one silver lining. He does have the Royal Delivery, which means it's gonna be a bit easier to manage, because Delivery does make him have a clunkier cycle, and it's also pretty useless against Xbow, unless I give him, like, Knight Archers in the same lane, which I'll try not to do. Should be pretty solid. He goes for the EQ Cycle, so now I'm going to punish for the Expo. Knight to predict the bomb tower, goes for a low bomb tower, and double elixir does come down, so it's going to, you know, put him in a pretty good spot. Good pre-log on his end to clear up the skellies. So I'm going to log this hog back last second, and we do get an Expo still alive. He's going to be forced to respawn still, and we get... Okay, actually no ticks. He was tanking for it still, unfortunately. So, yeah, this is, guys, this is like, you know, the very first match of the video. I'm already getting a Hog EQ. I do have Evo Skellies in cycle right now, but honestly, they're not really going to be doing much. I'm going to fireball the right, just because I bait out the Earthquake in the left, and I'm actually just going to try and spell cycle out in this matchup. Like, that's kind of the low-key strategy you want to do against Hog EQ. You obviously have to pressure. Okay, he's getting very aggressive with that Muskie the Bridge. Going to Evo Skellies. As you guys can see, they unfortunately just get destroyed by the EQ plus log. Ice Spirit also sadly gets clipped. Poor Ice Spirit there, but yeah, Evo Skellies, like, you know, they're 4 instead of 3. They're pretty strong. They revive each other, but they're really nothing special. I'm going to Fireball Cycle once more. Tesla and EQ placement. Log as well. Bomb Tower is a decent play to predict the Tesla, but honestly, it's a pretty bad play, all things considered, because it's just 4 elixir down the drain, and it doesn't actually take care of the Tesla, so... plus he doesn't get tower damage with the Earthquake on tower, so honestly, like, it's just not really what he wants to do, and as you guys can see, I'm just forcing out Earthquakes opposite lane consistently. We do also get a small lock in the left, and he overcommits with that Hog, so I'm gonna Tesla. He also goes for the Muskie. Like, this is just way too much of an overcommit, and he's actually looking like he's trying to switch to the left lane. Now, I think he's like 2 off Hog. I have to be careful because he has outcycled my Tesla right now. He's definitely gonna go for a Hog, and okay, actually, I'm 1 off, so I'm actually fine. But I had a feeling he was, like, definitely trying to rapid cycle. He's also being super aggressive right now. Oh, and that EQ is just... Probably it's over, because he's getting way too aggressive right now. That's going to be the Bella Partita. In my personal, humble opinion, that is going to be game, because, as I said, like, he's just committing way too much. He's spamming his Hog EQs, like, he's panicking, and, yeah, like, I was just playing really safe and solid the whole game, so that's exactly how you want to deal with Hog EQ in this exact situation, I guess. Thankfully, he had Muskie, not Evo Firecracker, so, you know, I still have to practice against that, because that deck is the true menace of this meta. He seems upset, but honestly, it's just his own misplays that caused him this game, so don't really see what he can be so upset about. Knight to protect the Tesla. Okay, that was a fail. That's an ops. I find it funny how the oops is actually ops. I'm just going to Expo, get back to my fireball. As I said, like, you guys can see, I had no use case for Evo Skellies the whole game. I mean, I have them right now, but that's literally when the game's already over, and they still just die to spells, so... You know, they're really underwhelming compared to the other Evos, in my opinion, but that's going to be GG. Nice win against Hog EQ there. I think I played that one pretty much perfectly, so I feel like that was pretty solid, right? That's going to put me 1 off top 1000. Let's get right into the next match. Alright guys, so our next game against what looks to be a Chinese player. Gonna give him the good luck and see what's up. So, with his starting hand, I guess cycling log first plays fine. Goes for the Firecracker. Okay, so we're gonna be up against Evo Firecracker, guys. Hopefully I can show you guys how to deal with it. I've already thought of a game plan against it. Goes for the pigs. Gonna Tesla, Ice Spirit to reset and freeze the pigs in place, and then Knight. Also, look at that Tesla placement, guys. I activated King with the Firecracker, which is a play I love to make because you can actually activate King using Tesla against Hog or Royal Hogs EQ. Usually Hog EQ with Firecracker. If they have a Firecracker coming down, they go for a Hog. I like that Tesla placement a lot because it activates King, and it's very solid. Heal Spirit. Okay, this is looking really interesting to say the least. I'm just gonna fireball that, and guys, I've my personal opinion about how to deal with the Evo Firecracker is just to fireball it every time. So you can track cycle. Okay, goes for a Phoenix. I'm gonna Xbow because that Phoenix is pretty much useless. I can go Ice Spirit or Skellies. Okay, goes Barb, so looking like very much a fireball bait type deck. I'll go Skeletons as well. I definitely could regret this because, okay, wow, I think I actually might regret that now. Yeah, those were bad Skeletons actually because I have to log. And I think I have to Knight, but oh, that was not worth it, guys. That was not worth it. That's an Ops, and yeah, my bad. So as I always say in my videos, guys, you have to be. Oh, please don't target my tower. Oh God. Okay, and he goes for Firecracker the bridge. Okay, that is a lot of damage, as you guys can see. Like that is a lot of damage. I don't know if I can come back from this, honestly. I'm gonna try, but it does not look good. Gonna split archers. Try and activate King off this Evo Firecracker. Nice, and we avoided all damage on the tower, so that's exactly how you want to activate King, just practicing. Don't think I can Xbow because I'm down too much elixir, but yikes, guys, this is looking really rough right now. I think I have to Xbow and then probably fireball the pigs. I have to get a miracle to come back here. He goes for the pigs. I'm gonna fireball everything. Oh, we get a lock. Okay, nice, because the pigs jumped the bridge. I don't take any damage in the right. I took like one pig hit, and then I can actually just go Skeletons for this Phoenix and should be solid. So I mean, this is an okay, I'm taking a lot of damage in the left. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops to come back from this, because this is looking really terrible right now. I think I still can, honestly. I just have to not choke. So I'm gonna fireball all of that. Looks like he's gonna go pigs as well. Nope, smart, splits up his pigs, but Tesla down low. I do have the Xbow plus Evo Skellies in hand, so I'm gonna go in right now. There's something I've tried to do with Evo Skeletons, like go in when they're in cycle. You know, perfect opportunity. Knight to predict whatever, and he goes for the barbs. I'm gonna log them, go for the Evo Skellies ASAP. And Firecracker comes down, but looks like we caught him in a pretty good cycle. This should be a lock, I hope. Ice Spirit for the Phoenix, and okay, that's not going to be barely anything, but he should definitely be low on elixir because I'm just pressuring very well. So now I have to go for another Xbow, but also have to be careful of the pigs at the bridge. So I'm going to Tesla first and foremost, actually, because if he goes for pigs and I go Xbow, it's going to be kind of useless. I'm going to Xbow now. If he goes for pigs, then I can just deal with them very easily. Log, always clipping tower. Pigs come down. Okay, Evo Firecracker, I'm going to fireball ASAP. As you guys can see, Evo Firecracker just goes crazy. It's a broken card, like no getting around it. But we are fine. I'm actually getting back into the right rhythm and going to go for an Xbow again. I believe you outcycled a lot of it. Ice Spirit just at the bridge to pressure. Phoenix comes down. He might not get anything down in time, guys, because he's low. Okay, goes barbs down. I'm really trying my best to get a comeback here. Get a Tesla as well and see. Okay, goes for the pigs. Gonna log them. I do have to get a lock somehow, some way. Phoenix is getting a bit too close for comfort. Ice Spirit to stop. And I don't think I'll take any damage in the right. That's what I'm focusing on. I can take some chip in the left, right, but the right is what's most important because I'm down so much. Gonna stack archers. I could try maybe a defensive Xbow as well. Looks like he might not have any big spells. Firecracker comes down. He's getting ready to go in. In the right. Oh, that's a free fireball right there. Firecracker plus pigs, and I clipped them. That was a beautiful fireball. Log and everything. That was so much value. I think I could maybe go in and get a nice punish right now. At least I hope, because that was a really good fireball. Gonna go in right now. Tesla for the pigs, and hopefully I can get something happening here, because I need this comeback pretty bad. Gonna go for a log. He had a fireball the whole time. Okay, he waited till that late to go for it, I guess. Gonna go for another. I guess Tesla first. Archers, and then I'm stacking everything in the left because he wants to get spells damage in the right, so I'm just trying my hardest. I think defensive Xbow might be the move, guys. Like, it looks really weird, right? But I think it might genuinely be the only option I have. It's gonna Ice Spirit as well. Tesla, he goes for the fireball on tower. That might be a mistake, I hope, because that is... Oh, and waste Firecracker, wrong lane. Okay, and he doesn't have enough for anything right now. Gonna log, pre-log, hopefully get a lock. Okay, no, he gets the pigs down. Fireball the barbs. And Evo Firecracker's going crazy. Do we get a lock, though? 5. And... Oh, we don't... Okay. I tried my best, guys. Honestly, like, that was really tough. It is what it is. Okay, getting to the next match, guys. Honestly, like, that match just shows that you can't lose at the start. Like, I think I played pretty well, except for the start. I committed way too much to my Xbow. I think both cycle cards, and so that is just, you know, something you have to take note of. It was for the goblins, and that was definitely not even a bad matchup. Like, Evo Firecracker is a pain. Maybe that just makes it a bad matchup, honestly, because 3.0 is just really bad right now. But I mean, I definitely should not have lost in single, which I did. So I think I definitely could have won that game. I think that was on me. Also, I think that's like just general advice for you guys. I think that's how you have to look at all your games. Like, you can definitely say the matchup was bad. You can say like, oh, this is so unlucky, but you also have to think about what you could have done differently. Otherwise, you're never going to improve if you just keep blaming matchups. Gonna Xbow goes for the E Giant. Okay, then. I will Tesla for it. But yeah, like, that's basically my point, I guess. Like, if you take accountability for your own losses, you can always improve. You'll do better, as opposed to just blaming like a bad matchup or something out of your control, because you can't really control what you're going up against. I know people like to claim matchmaking is rigged. I can assure you it is not. I don't have like full proof, but I've seen a lot of analysis posts on it before. Someone made like a full mathematical analysis as well, and I know the team relatively well. I'd say like it's just really silly to think that it is, but I mean, you guys are entitled to your own opinions. I've heard that a lot, but anyway, I guess, yeah, my point is, like, think about the mistakes you made and what you could have done. For me in that last match, it was pretty much just, you know, single, way too aggressive on that one Xbow. Took like 2,000 to that Pig's push in the right, and then I pretty much lost from there, even though I had a really good chance at coming back. It was just, you know, it was just not easy to come back from that position whatsoever, especially because he has Evo Firecracker. And yeah, anyway, we see a Mighty Miner, E-Giant, Mighty Miner. Like, this is very off-meta E-Giant deck, and Balloon. Okay, what? This is interesting, like, very much off-meta, I would say. And a Skeleton's up high. I could maybe... Okay, that Mighty Miner seems way too aggressive. I think I could punish that. Knight to predict against whatever, and this should... Oh, okay, Double Elixir comes down. Makes sense. I was thinking he was going to be way too low to actually do anything, but looks like Double Elixir kind of saved him there, because he got the Elixir back. Good NATO on his end. Evo Skellies are back. I'm going to go for an Xbow right now. As you guys can see, I like to split my Evo Skellies, because I feel like they're just too susceptible to spells in one go. Okay, there should be a lock right here. Never mind, get some Mighty Miner down last second. So I'm trying really hard, but at least I haven't really taken much damage yet. I haven't taken any, even though I'm not getting a lock. You guys have to remember, you should be as patient as possible as well, and you don't have to get the lock right away. That was a perfectly spaced like sequence there as well, because the Mighty Miner bomb didn't get any damage on my tower. So even though I don't have any like damage so far, like much, I'm gonna pre-log on the goblins too, and nice, we clipped them. Okay, that should be a lock. No, he gets the bomber down. Okay, so I'm really trying my hardest here, but he's honestly playing pretty well, you know, for an E-Giant Balloon player. He's not playing terrible. I'm really happy with that log, but I thought it would get me somewhere. I guess not. Ice Spirit Skellies for this E-Giant, and okay, Balloon comes down. Gonna go Archers. He might Fireball them, so I'm gonna have to go for a Tesla if he does. Yep, Fireball, so Tesla right now. Hopefully it pulls. Okay, last second Tesla, thank God it pulled. And that should pull it far enough to the point where death damage does not hit tower, so I'm still, you know, playing this very well. Still in the lead, and he has only gotten Fireball damage on my tower so far, but we're gonna have to get him in a cycle where he does not have E-Giant in cycle, and he's low enough to the point where I can support my Expo and get a lock. Like, that's how I'm thinking about it. Gonna go Tesla right now, kind of inward, so that if he goes for a balloon behind, it'll pull. As you guys can see, there's the balloon, and the Tesla will pull. I think this might be the opportunity right now. I think he was way too aggressive there. I kind of got him in a good spot, and this should be it. Gonna Knight last second, hopefully it retargets. Nice. Okay, if that was on the Expo, that would have been a dead push, and this should be a lock. Nice. Gets the E-Giant down late. Yep. I had a feeling, because I knew he spent way too much on that E-Giant balloon push, so, you know, like, even though he was cycling back, I knew he wouldn't have enough. I knew it would eventually catch up to him, and I'm not going to let it slide there. I'm going to go in again. Ice Spirit to protect. I have my Evo Skellies back in cycle. He could go Loon right on top of this Expo. Goes for the Phoenix. I'm going to Evo Skellies, I guess. They're nothing more than just tanks. Like, they're really... Like, people say evolutions are broken. Honestly, Evo Skellies guys are like bottom 2, and I'm saying this as someone who plays them a lot. Like, if they were broken, I'd be the first one to admit, okay, this is a broken card, but like, just look at how I'm using them. Like, they don't get value way more often than they do. Gonna Fireball the E-Giant plus Balloon. I think that's a decent Fireball, honestly, because I just don't want to screw my cycle over too much, and might as well just take the Fireball value. As you guys can see, I have the perfect defensive setup. We could say we're playing Clash of Clans right now, because I have the Expo in one lane, Tesla in the other lane, and he really can't break through. He's going very aggressive with his E-Giants, but I believe there should be another Expo opportunity right now, and there should pretty much be another lock, because he's being way too aggressive, and he actually hasn't even broken through once. Like, you guys can see, I played that one pretty much perfectly, and I'm pretty proud of that, so that's a nice, makes up for the last loss. That was a pretty unfortunate loss, but this one was pretty much perfect the whole way through. And yeah, really, really nice win. So that's exactly how you want to deal with these mid-ladder E-Giant Loon decks, I guess, or just in general, wait for them to overcommit, and you can pretty much do whatever. So yeah, like, that was pretty much near perfect. Like, honestly, that's what I would say about it. That should put me maybe top 1K? 937. Let's get one more. Alright guys, so our next game against Stalin. Hopefully one more win. We're already in the top 1000, but I feel like getting closer to 2400, like 239 something, would be a nicer stopping point. Just gonna Xbow opposite to the Marcher because I feel like it, honestly. Could be P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam. Okay, Ice Golem. Okay, this is going... Okay, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Not sure what this is actually. Goes for the pre-log. That's a really aggressive pre-log. I guess it was predicting the skeletons, but Knight was solid, and that's going to be a huge lock actually. Gonna go for this low Spirito Del. I didn't see the last one, but Ice Spirit. And as you guys can see, it stops some Marcher chip. I think it might be more optimal to go Ice Spirit up high, actually, and freeze it. But I don't know. Either way, got a lot of damage. So Marcher, Ice Golem, Fireball. This could be Ram Rider. Wait, Mini P.E.K.K.A too. I'm not sure, actually. I'm top 1,000, but it's still, like, relatively early. Like, it's not the final few days of the season. So, people are still up here with whatever decks. Looks like he's down. Okay, he goes for the Marcher. I'm just gonna Tesla and Xbow, I think, because Tesla will take care of the Marcher, and he is definitely down Elixir because he went Marcher kind of late, so this should be a decent opportunity. By the way, I would say do not just Xbow Tesla at the bridge randomly. Like, I know some people see that and think, oh, it's broken, but just giving you guys advice. Gonna Fireball these pigs. That should be nice. Dead pigs, and he has to Fireball this. Okay, log is actually fine. We get some more Xbow ticks though. Gonna Ice Spirit as well. He has like no Elixir and nothing good in hand to stop this, so yeah, nice Ice Spirit, good punish. And that's going to be, up 1.2k in single. So this is exactly how it's supposed to go, not down 2k in single like that one Pigs game. But we move on from that, live and learn. As I said, guys, if you ever have like really terrible games like those, you try your hardest to come back, it doesn't work out because of the bad start. Just think about what happened, try not to replicate it again. I think I was way too aggressive. I even remember I said, like, I need to not commit. I can deal with that Phoenix with like Ice Spirit or Skeleton, so it's fine. But I remember I committed like everything, both Ice Spirit and Skeletons, to my Xbow. So this Marcher is going to be on tower. That's unfortunate. I will log. I think I can maybe punish though, because he's protecting his Marcher. I'm taking a lot of damage. This is like tower damage is a resource right now, because he was going for a really aggressive gang. Ice Spirit Skellies right now, and Knight as well. Maybe get a tiny lock. Okay, Ice Golem comes down to stop. So that was maybe not the best situation. Then I was thinking maybe, I take that damage, I can definitely get a huge lock, but that situation was wrong. I'm going to try again, though, and I'm shoving my Xbow one tail up because he has a Fireball in here, and I do not want him to be able to Fireball my Xbow plus tower. Going to Fireball all of that, and then Evo Skellies on the left. This should actually be a lot of Evo Skellies value, as you guys can see. Like, this is one instance where they get a lot of value, because you have to create a situation in which they just don't really, they aren't really susceptible to any spells. And as you guys can see, he was forced to go for bats. That was actually a really bad pair of bats, honestly. Like, he did not need to respond to those, but I guess he just panicked. So Evo's killers are also good at, like, getting them to panic, I guess, if they're not ready. But good players usually do not panic against them. Gonna log clipping tower as well. I can afford to take all the damage on the left. Again, tower damage is a resource, pretty basic stuff. Archers for this Ice Golem, and we don't get any chip, but just constantly pressing my advantage right now, and it's working out relatively well. I get one tick. No, I don't get one Archer clip. That's fine. Marcher crossing the bridge. I'm gonna Tesla to snipe it, hopefully once it crosses. Okay, nice, perfect timing. As you guys can see, tower also targets. Gonna Fireball those bats right there, because number one, that's the lane I'm getting tower damage in. There's nothing wrong with that. Number two, I hate bats with Ice Spirit. You guys, if you play Ice Spirit, I'm sure you know how annoying they are to deal with using the Ice Spirit. So just Fireball them, right? Gonna Tesla again, 3 tiles down, anti-Fireball placement, pretty standard. Marcher is hopefully not gonna be targeting, and okay, it's fine. And yeah, he's protecting this Marcher with he's playing well. Okay, that was a bad log. I think I actually could have clipped the tower. I didn't anticipate the Marcher to move so much. Once it's on the Knight, I will go Archers to snipe, and then Tesla for the Pigs, Skeletons for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And as you guys can see, that Marcher's getting infinite value, so like this is why usually it's best to just Fireball the Marcher, honestly. But you can also go for 2 logs like I did right there. 2 logs, it's gonna clip it, and gonna go for the defense Xbow now. I have him up I have him down like 800 damage. I don't think there's any point in panicking. I think I can just, like, maintain my lead. I'm just going to Fireball the Marcher every time. Like, that's what I do for the most part. If he Fireballs tower, he's going to get punished, because I'm building up a huge defensive situation right now, and I can probably punish soon with an offensive Xbow too if I really want. Gonna split my Evo Skellies again. I just feel like they're decent, and again go for an Xbow. Once more, anti-fireball. If you ever want to go same lane, guys, I always say don't really go same lane as them if they have a spell, but as you guys can see right here, I'm actually like forcing out spells in the lane where, or in a situation where it doesn't hit tower, so it's fine. Like I'm pretty much playing it to my advantage with that shoved Xbow, so take note of that as well. This might have to be a fireball, or I guess Knight. As you guys can see, the bats are super annoying. I'm not going to fireball this because I don't think I need to. Ice Spirit, and that should be a clean defense, and just fireball tower at the end for fun, and that's going to be a perfect game against Pigs, Bella Partida, and that is going to be it, guys. 2,400 or so, I think. Not 2,400 exactly. I don't think I got like a plus 37 from this, but pretty much, you know, top 900 something, 800 something. Top 1K with 3.0 is the main goal, right? I'm pretty proud of this. As I said, I've been pretty busy, but that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Now we'll see you in the next one.